Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Trails to Daybreak 2. In the last part, we snapped Fairy. We snapped our friends back into reality. We got them back on our side. We fixed all the memory problems so far. Now, we gotta roam the nightlife. We did some Force BGs last time. I forgot. So we did some Force BGs, I think, last time. And then, oh, that's right. Last time we did Force BGs and we did the floor for the garden, which I went back and cleared out 2 more times. All that kind of fun stuff. Yeah. We need to progress with the story. So let's go take a look around the city, see what's going on. I looked ahead on the guide and see how far we are from the ending of the game, and we're actually getting close. This game wasn't very long compared to the previous Trails games, honestly. I think even Daybreak 1 was longer, but so this game was kind of short. Seriously, I can't apologize enough, Madi. This way no need. I didn't mean to talk to you. Yeah, no kidding. Remind me never get on her bad side. It's not like I did it on purpose. I was just in a bad spot, okay? I see you're doing better, Hale. Welcome, Vaughn. Hey, everyone. Fairy, Rosette. I heard what happened. Seems like you were feeling just fine, though. Yes, we apologize for causing any undue worry. Yeah, and I'm happy to see you're okay, too. Right. I'm sorry about today, you guys. I know I wasn't exactly actually in control, but that still doesn't make what I did okay. Well, if it's any consolation, the performance you gave with that call was practically award-worthy. Yeah, don't worry about it. And isn't there something else you need to tell us anyway? Yeah, of course. Thanks for waking me up. I'll try and make it up to you all about gathering more information about this memory rewrite thing. Seeing as I've been through it myself, I should have more insight into the phenomenon. You're not the only one with a debt, Hale. We'll both be doing our best to repay you all. And I'll make double sure we find the bastard responsible for this. Sounds good to me. See, I told you it would all work out, Hale. Cool. I wanted to talk to you, though. Glad to see Shino smiling again. But I suppose I just ought to brush... No, oh, that was the... Okay, that was what it... Okay, that's what the, marker was. Alright. I was expecting, like, a little bit of a cutscene, but... I guess not. Yeah, this game felt quite short compared to the previous Trails games. And there's still a bit to go, but we're getting close to the end. Hey, it's Mirabelle! I think this is actually the first time we've seen her in person? Are you really alright with us eating your food this expensive? Of course I am. It's the least I can do is thanks for your assistance. After all, you two are the ones who managed to bring both our security chief and our concierge out of their days. Yeah, and since the GM is paying, feel free to eat it, whatever you like. Well, sounds like we got the all clear, Sarah. Let's dig in. But, and of course, you all deserve some thanks as well. It was no big deal. Yeah, well done, you guys. Fairy, Rosette, how are you feeling? You two had us really worried. I'm glad our dance managed to reach you in the end. Yeah, we're fine now. Sorry for all the trouble I caused. I'd also like to apologize. I know words are hardly enough, but I'm incredibly grateful for what you did for us. Well, you're right about words about it not being enough. It took forever to snap you out of it. Still, I know it wasn't your fault, so don't go making that face, alright? Besides, this incident allowed me to confirm once again how indispensable you are to us. It's an honor to hear you say so, sir. Anyway, I can tell you guys are still pretty busy. Just try to remember to rest when you can, okay? Yeah, if anything else comes up were to happen to you guys, Sarah might just get an ulcer. Sheena, we don't need to give them anything else to worry about. Gotcha. We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, at least we're able to hear about what happened after the fact. I feel like we can rest a bit easier now that we know. Yeah, and I do feel kind of guilty about all this, though. Stop right there. You can't keep beating yourself up about this. Yeah, we'll get to the root of the issue, and then we'll yank it out. So, what's the plan now? Should we head back? Well, we still have a little more time. Why don't we make one more round before we go back? Sounds good to me. We'll head back once we hit a good stopping point. I am ready to go. Get these out. Alright. I'm ready to go. So that makes me wonder, when Swin betrayed us, was Swin corroded as well? Did Swin get corroded as well? Makes you wonder. Yeah, that makes you wonder, did Swin get corroded before anybody else? But if that's the case, but I thought about that, but then I got stopped in my thoughts because all this was tied to the Genesis, because they're all the Genesis that we found so far were in the possession of those that were corroded, but Swin didn't have one, so I don't know. I don't know if Swin was the first to actually got corroded. I don't know. Let's head back to Montmartre. We're all good to go. Hey. Hey, nice. Strega Chrono. Alright. Alright. Alright, you save. After reconvening, everyone began discussing the next course of action. They set about organizing the information they'd gathered over the last few days. While doing so, the landlords brought them some evening desserts and non-alcoholic beverages. After a while, they took the best suggestions into account and devised a plan. Okay, I think we ought to hang up our thinking caps for the night. Yeah, I'd like to just stand here for a while and enjoy the nice breeze. I wish I were half as relaxed as you two. Truth be told, I think our plan has less than 50% chance of success. And that's being optimistic. It'd be a different story if we had some substitute for the Genesis reactions. Quit being negative, Nancy's. We'll manage some just fine. These rewrites might be scaling up in intensity, but remember, we got over half the Genesis back now. Well, it's thanks to them that we got out of this morning's disaster with our asses intact, yeah? That's right, we wouldn't have gotten this far without them. And I know they'll continue to prove vital to us well into the future. But this makes no sense though, because the first timeline that we went on with the race and everything, that never happened on this route. So how did we get that Genesis? So I don't understand how we still have that Genesis from that route. I still don't understand that. There's still something we don't know about them, right? Yeah, even the enemy cannot capitalize on their full potential, according to Miss Artesia. That's good to hear. And if all goes well, we should be alright. The guardmaster better watch out. We're about to send his ass on the highway to hell. The sooner he goes there, the better. Alright, the clock will strike midnight in a little over 2 hours. For now, I suggest we check.
どうした?
いや、何か忘れてる気がしてね。え？忘れている？重要な何かを見落としているということかしら。それはわからないかな。
ってはっきりしろや、おい。まったく頼もしい限りだが。
ボンさん？
何か聞こえねえか？
特に変わった音なんて。いえ、これは。へえ、北に2000アージほどのところ。それ以外もありそうだね。
は？一体どういう？
銃声、隣のバイクです。 これって
戦車の砲撃？なんでそんなものが？
ダメです。動力ネットは完全に停止しています。動力波妨害じゃない。サーバーが落ちてるわね。カトル君、映像を出せる？
フィオ、お願い。
了解カトル。望遠モード起動。戦闘音の音源を確認。
What's going on here? Oh boy. It's a war zone! Lord, what's going on over here?
どうなってやがんだこれは。
紫外線。一体どこの勢力が？
おいルネ。
ダメみたいだね。
緊急回線も使えん。おそらく CID も巻き込まれている。なんとか大統領府に。
Uh-oh. They got shot out of the air.
Ban様。
いや、こっちが先だ。逃げろお前ら。ここから早く。
Uh-oh. Ain't getting around that. Ain't getting around that. Everyone fucking died. Oh, that's a serious rewrite right there. Good lord. Good lord. That's a serious fucking rewrite. It's all the way back over here to the explosion. Good lord. Alright. Yeah. What the hell? Should we really be going our separate ways? No, absolutely not. Wait, that's right. It was after Fairy Music left that. Huh? What was that? It's that rewind thing again. I remember now. It affected.
そんな、私がバンさんたちを。
お前たちも思い出したか。明日3日目にな。
私が犯した罪も含めて。フェリちゃんやリゼットさんのせいじゃありません。二人ともあんなに苦しんで、望んでもいないことをさせられて。すべてはあのガーデンマスターという男の仕業でしょう。そしてすべてを乗り越えたあの日の夜に起きたのは。方針を立て直す必要があるわね。
ああ、それも根本的にだ。ひとまず記憶を確認するぞ。明日を繰り返さねえためにな。
How about not going your separate ways? Stay in the office.
大体の整理はついたが、やはり問題は最後に起こった何かだな。
はい、ようやく私たちも元に戻れたのに、あんなことって。おぼろげではありますが、確か首都のあちこちで戦闘が起きて、それで。あれはおそらく共和国軍の新型飛行巡洋艦イクス・アルバ級。記憶が正しければ侵食も受けていたようです。
あれだけの状況を裏で仕込んでいたとは。軍および CID も何らかの形で巻き込まれていたと見ていいだろう。
フェリちゃんやリゼットさんが侵食されなくても。
あれだけの事態が起きる。一体どう対処したら。
そいつはわからないが、はっきりしていることが一つだけある。俺たちは今、明日に起こりうる最悪の可能性を知ることになった。それも俺たちが取り戻したもの全てをだったらここらが反撃のターンだろう。ゲネシスも5つが揃った。敵の手の内も飽きるほど見てきた。もう巻き戻りなんかに頼らずとも堂々めそいつは
巻き戻り。確かに今まであの現象に頼っていたところはあるわね。
はい。本当は死んでいたはずなのに何度も救われていましたが。
それに頼っていたら大一番の勝負は切り抜けられないかもしれないね。
はい、今度こそ私たちの力で。幸い何が起きるかは判明しています。先手を打つことさえできれば。
うん、やってみよう。今までの情報を最大限に生かして。
きっとあるわ。あの最悪の夜を乗り越える方法が。
切り口があるとすればあの侵食でしょうね。今までの状況から言っても決して万能の力ではなかったわけだし。
Right. Where'd the voices go? Right, even when Cosm and Zet were under its control, they realized something was up. Small part was totally taken in by it, though. Why were their cases so different? I figured it was because I'm nowhere near as strong as them. Wait, no, maybe it's because the Genesis was given to me. Both of those possibilities are plausible. The strength of its grip may be varied depending on the victim's temperament and circumstances. In other words, the corrosion has its limits. Huh. The Geneses were left behind by my great-grandfather. They're experimental apparatuses that were made to gauge the world. If the corrosion was made and manifested by a Genesis, then there definitely should be a limit to its power. Sounds reasonable. No, it's more than just reasonable. I think that's exactly right. If that's true, then how was the corrosion able to spread so far and wide? I know the first seven Genesis were the points of origin, but that alone doesn't answer the question. There must be some sort of channel which we can widen its reach to cover the entire capital. Oh no, don't tell me. If you're following that thread of logic, then the only rational conclusion is that it's using the orbital network. Agreed. In the past, the Septian veins have frequently been the cause of widespread interference. In an urbanized city such as Edith, however, the orbital network is the more likely candidate. So it's not unlike what happened to the Marching Garden then. The circumstantial evidence is beginning to accumulate. Are you capable of tracking the corrosion down? Yes, I believe I can, provided I have the assistance of our two resident technologists. Of course, you can count on me. The whole of Marduk's resources at our disposal will put an end to the corrosion for good. Alright, let's take this to the top. The light of the endless tunnel is within sight. We just gotta make it through today. Alright, so our office won't be nuked this time around. Route E. Capital Counter-Offensive. Alright. Since our office isn't gonna get nuked this time around, and we don't have to go through that shit again. Our office is still nuked. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. The outside was still charred.
ブロック B 情報深度3高度オメガでのサーチに異常なし。 5時間以内における情報連続性に矛盾はありません。オールクリア。
こっちはブロック U 情報深度2、時間別の情報差分を比較した上で高度で理論モデルへの代入を実行。情報連続性は変動予測の範囲内。クリア。このまま次のブロックに移行するよ。
了解したわ。こちらの担当分も情報連続性に矛盾なし。ブロック L は一旦飛ばしましょう。代わりにブロック N を分担して詳細に調べるわ。もともと情報量の多いブロックよ。分担して深度4まで確認しましょう。
了解。
承知いたしました。
It's amazing watching them work their magic. They call this process the multi-dimensional data continuity scanning method, right? Yeah, it lets them gather info from all over the capital and search for discrepancies that might be caused by corrosion. We can run searches on historical data as well. This method allows us to extract and analyze the change histories and trends across various datasets. Put simply, we're casting a wide net over a long timeline of data and verifying its continuity. Impressive stuff. The fact that you made so much headway in one night blows my mind. I'm not surprised in the least. This is Ren we're talking about. Plus, they're borrowing the Marduk satellite's wide area shard search feature. Having Mr. Sorndike's support is a tremendous boon. He promised to assist it to the extent that he is able to because the main AI labeled the capital as a red zone. Similar to the last time, the designated jumped as soon as the data changed. There's a high probability the corrosion has already begun to spread again. Figured as much. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you busting out your angel power. I didn't know it could be used for something like this. It helped us narrow down the discrepancies in the continuity considerably. Hey, you sure you're okay? I know that whole thing was really traumatic, so...
心配してくれてありがとう。でもこのまま続けさせてほしい。ある程度使いこなせるようになった力だし、使えるものはこの際何でも使わないと。大丈夫。もう決めたから。この力を自分なりに役立ててみせるって。
So how does the angel power actually help him? In terms of a technological standpoint? Not quite sure. Mr. Salzin. Gotcha. Then we'll let you do your thing. Just remember to stay true to yourself. You are who you are. Don't let anything change that. Of course, Vaughn. I'll take those words to heart. Good to hear. Now, how are things going on y'all's end, Judith? Renee? Graham and I have been looking into people connected to the mass media and the entertainment industry. People in those sectors have been surprisingly active this morning, which makes our job easier, but we haven't noticed anything unusual. There have been no signs of suspicious activities on the military secure line. That said, the information obtained there could be very well be falsified, and confirming its veracity would take time. And that might be a time we don't have. Guess it's a good thing Ikaruga's chipping in, because... Wait, does that beam noise mean what I think it means? Block N, level 3. A breakdown in the data continuity has been detected. The discrepancies that are outside the projected parameters have begun to disperse. Interference is spreading at an alarming rate. I've confirmed it on my end as well. The data continuity has been compromised. This has to be the corrosion at work. Then it's begun. Can you tell where it's coming from? I'm attempting to trace it back to the source. Unfortunately, the range of the scan is quite vast. It will take some time to narrow it down.
お前さんか。このタイミングってことはやっぱ。
うん。予想通り。何者かが近くまで迫っているみたいだ。合わせて2組。旧市街に入る前にさらに分かれて動きそうだね。
やはりか。前回と同じだな。
ええ。クルガや MK の代わりを差し向けてきたのでしょう。発生源の特定までまだかかるわ。どうにかなりそうかしら。
ああ。住宅街でドンパチやるのは厳しいが、前よりは穏便にできるはずだ。てなわけで外回り組よろ。うら、
こちらはお任せを。
リベンジマッチと行こうじゃねえか。
時間ならいくらでも稼いでみせる。発生源の特定は任せたわよ。
それじゃ肩慣らしをさせてもらおうか。
Alright, so who's coming after us now?
早速来やがったな。ってどっかで見たような連中だが。
あれは確かザハトのサソリ。ことにも来ていた周到系の傭兵団ですね。侵食を受けてクルガの代わりに。
2番戦時が通用するかよ。つうわけで行くぞ。戦域シャウンフィールド展開。
さっきリゼットさんに教えてもらった。うまくいったみたいですね。
ああ、これで騒音の苦情はねえだろ。派手にぶちかますぞ。フェイ
ウーラ
Look at him go.
増援数6。
ち、ここまで投入してきやがるか。ちと厳しいところだが。
では拙者が助立ちいたそう。
Hey, it's Kurogane.
あんたはもう自分の持ち分は片付けたらしいな。
さよう。忍び衆も動いているゆえ、拙者も一度は侵食に飲まれた身。この雪辱存分に果たさせてもらおう。
はい、ここは一緒に戦いましょう。
目に物見せてくれる。
Alright.
ユースビフアルアハブアンパスラ。
Hey man, appreciate it.
なめんじゃねえ。
Alright.
甘く見るなよ。遊びは終わりだ。
スキアレ。
フィーバータイムだ。
Oh, they were weak as hell. Oh, I didn't need to waste that, honestly.
成長しました。
向こうでも始まったようね。ならこちらも。
I thought they activated a soundproof barrier.
お邪魔かもしれないけど、ここ
静菜さん。いえ、その方が効率もいいでしょう。あなたの剣技、改めて間近で見せてもらいたかったところだし。
そう来ないとね。天の乙女と背中の預け合い、この機会に楽しませてもらうよ。
Alright.
実戦テスト開始。
Haven't the two of them been fighting alongside this entire time?
おまけだよ。
食らえ。
燃えるね。
Bye.
行こうか。ブーストゲージが増えたぞ。
Look at that, I used her aspect. She's already back at full. She's already almost back at full CP already. Huh.
北の路地でアーロンさんたちがザハトのサソリと遭遇。撃退。エレインさんたちは西側のゼクトアームズ部隊を撤退させたみたい。
来たのはあの連中だったか。その程度の代役ならなんとかなるか。
いや、そう甘くはなさそうだ。予備戦力が来そうだな。
ゴ詰めか。どこの連中だ。
テロ対策の名目で待機していたベータ中隊が突如勝手に動き始めたようだ。3ルートに分かれてすでに旧市街周辺まで迫っている。状況からして侵食されたと考えるべきだろう。
そんな。やっぱり軍の情報が偽装されてたってわけね。
侵食の発生源はどうだ。
うん、たった今絞り込めた。2区サイデン地区。詳細な座標は
中心にある建物、マセラティホテルです。あのシティホテルに。行きなさい。こっちは私たちが引き受けるわ。
予備戦力の当てもある。何かあれば連絡を入れろ。
わかった。アークライド解決事務所行くぞ。
Alright. After dealing with the early morning assault, Vaughn's group left Old Town in the hands of his friends. With that, they heard the off to the Maserati Hotel. I'm choking on myself. Choking a little bit. Ugh. Alright, what's going on over here? So, we're positive this is where the corrosion is coming from, yeah? To be more precise, this is the location where the discrepancies were at their highest. I cannot guarantee that this is the actual source of the corrosion, but at the very least, merits investigating. Any bright ideas on how we're going to find the poor stats who got corroded this time? The hotel's going to be swarming with people. It'd be nice if that bastard in black and the guard master were chilling near the front desk. That'd save us a lot of trouble. True, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Now, I did hear that important figures are currently staying at this hotel, including a few we know. I heard that too, apparently. Apparently Prince Shireen and his people are here. And I know Gran and Essie are here too. I really hope they're okay. Well, we'll find out soon. There's a good chance that someone we know or someone with influence is corroded. Might want to brace yourselves for the worst. Oh, great.
いらっしゃいましたね。
ひとまず無事みたいだけど、ためらってる場合じゃない。とにかく
あら、おはよう。カトルにバンさんたちもこんな朝早くに。
私たちはこの後朝食をご一緒させていただく予定ですけど、よろしければ皆様もいかが？
Normally we take you up on that in a heartbeat, but we just came by to ask a couple questions. We won't take up too much of your time.
よくわからないけど。
皆様、この後ご予定がございます。どうか。
If all goes well, this will be a quick chat. Till then, just act natural, you guys. Okay. If I remember correctly, you're here to attend a symposium, aren't you, Graham? That's right. We'll be discussing reviews on environmental issues across the area. I intend to present my findings and projections of the situation in the eastern part of the continent. Oh, right. It's being sponsored by the ICO, isn't it? That's the group Miss Toe is a part of. If I remember correctly, they're also sponsoring the political debate that's scheduled for today. That's right. The forum will be held at the Tryon Mall, and the president will be in attendance. It likely won't have much influence in the course of Calvardan politics, but I'm sure we'll have some interesting arguments from the different parties. My brother has even been invited as a special guest. Oh, damn. Sounds like it's a real deal. The NGO is going to great lengths to ensure the viewpoints of the international community will be heard. Is Prince Shireen on his way there now? Or is he still here? Oh, he's already left. I believe he intends to exchange greetings and opinions with all sides before the debate begins in earnest. He had breakfast with the president himself, evidently. So Naji, are you not accompanying Prince Shireen today? I'm not, no. Given the present circumstances, I thought it best to prioritize Princess Zeta's safety. If I'm not mistaken, the Crown Prince will be returned just after lunch. And by the way, Esmeralda, I understand you're not attending the symposium this time, not yes? I'm happy I was able to meet you here in the capital, but if I may ask, what are your plans for today? Oh, right. Didn't you say you were going back to Basel? No, actually. I had something I needed to discuss with you, Professor. Would you mind if I spoke with you in private before you head to the symposium? If you have something important to discuss, wouldn't it be better to save for after symposium? It'll be finished at 3 p.m. After that, we could talk without having to cut our conversation short. But this is a pressing matter. You don't have time to wait. The government or Yang could call you at any moment. Okay, I'm lost here. Is Yang in the capital too? What's this about the government reaching out to me? Afraid I don't follow. How can I convince you that? No, never mind. I'll just take matters in my own hands. Essie? Vaughn, do you think? No doubt about it. This has the corrosion written all over it. Well, Miss Esmeralda, it's unfortunate, but it seems that we have already been taken in by the other side. We have to move quick and decisively. We can no longer worry about our methods any longer. I understand. No, not Essie! It's just as I thought. You feel like telling us what the hell is going on?
いきなり抜刀？しかも人質よ。ナージャさん、これはどういう？
ご無礼をお許しください。
ですが、かくなる上は何としても公女殿下をシェリド殿下をお止めするまでの間、せめて御身だけでも安全な場所へ。
一体何の話を、シェリド兄様の何を止めるというのです？
もうお認めください。シェリド殿下はお父上サルマ皇后陛下を追い落とし、王座に就こうとなさっているのです。
はあ、あの皇太子がんなことを企んでるってのかよ。
エルザイムの政変、まさかそんな話まで。ありえません。一体誰がそんな。でも事実ですから。そしてあの大統領の後ろ盾があれば実現しちゃうでしょうし。大統領の後ろ盾？
そもそもどうしてエレネーがナージェさんに協力することに？
何を言ってるのカトル君。私は博士を守ろうとしてるだけだよ。反応兵器の量産に協力するよう博士を脅迫してきた大統領府から。
反応兵器の量産？
そん
な。ありえないよ。第一そんなの簡単にできるはずが。
そう、天才でも簡単にはできない。できたとしても何十年もかかってしまう。だからヤン兄さんは、クロンカイト教授はもう一人の天才に無理強いしているの。今日のシンポジウムだって博士を取り込むために利用されるに決まってるわ。
落ち着きなさいエスメレ。話に飛躍があるように感じるわ。そもそもクロンカイトがそんなことを。
とにかく博士は私と一緒に来てください。計画が成功すればこの話もなくなるはずです。それまでのカトル君もバン君たちもやっぱり大統領側に取り込まれちゃったんだね。だったら私は大切な人を守らないと。
私はシェリド殿下の護衛ゆえ殿下に反旗を翻すことはできませんが、せめてことが始まる前に公女殿下を安全な地へお連れするくらいならば。
こいつは。
エレネー、お願いだから目を覚まして。エレネー。
No, they're gone. Why are we in the garden? What are we doing in the marching garden? I did not believe this would be an area reproduced by from Psyche. Rather, it seems like we're in one of the garden's standard locales. This may be a phase space that was constructed from existing resources. Leave it to the Supermaid to make sense out of nonsense. I'd love to pick your brain about what might be going on, but we got bigger problems in our hands. Something's coming. Oh god. Giant ass weed. Oh, so they're just trying to buy time, huh? They should know better than that. Yeah, we'll have this cleaned up in a jiffy. In a jiff. Alright. Grendel's available too? I guess it makes sense because we are technically in the garden, so... Alright, let me use it. I don't have enough stuff! I should have waited! Rip. Oh, this is weak. Shit, I might know why it's weak too. I don't think I changed the difficulty settings again. Fuck me. Yeah, I don't think I changed the difficulty settings back. So when I went to do The two runs of the marching gun. I don't think I changed the settings back. Shit.
これからも頑張ります。
No, Gran! Damn, must have nabbed and bailed while we were stuck. Where could they have gone? Oh, thank heavens you're alright. I have no earthly idea what just happened, but I'm relieved you're all safe. Yeah, we're fine. You have any idea what happened to the 4 people that were at this table? Yes, they went towards the roof a short while ago. Music to my ears. That's a dead end if I've ever heard one. You may wish to retract that statement, Mr. Wei. Damn it, we've been had. They boarded the Harvad? That must have been their plan from the start. We have to go after them. Quickly, everyone, to the car! What the? A crash? Oh no, the light's gone haywire. This could be bad news. That's underselling it, I'm afraid. Similar malfunctions and accidents occurring all over the capital.
現在、首都全域で信号機などのシステムに異常が発生しており、これによる交通事故も。
信号機がどうなってんだよ。全然動かないじゃない。
たった今入りました情報によりますと、地下鉄でも異常が確認されたようです。市営地下鉄では。
Yeah, let's honk the horn just to get traffic going. Yeah, that's very smart. You see a whole row of cars not moving. Let's honk the horn. Let's see if they'll go by past it.
一体どうなっているの?
We're so stupid. Marine radar devices used in river traffic are also experiencing failures across the board. Authorities have already launched an investigation into the matter, and they have grounded all departing flights. Is this for real? Did Esmori really hack all the traffic lights and all these other systems? It looks that way, yes. The interference is being caused by orbital waves transmitted from that airship. They're using it in development code from the Institute of Science. Essie's fingerprints are all over this. There's no way she can do all this on her own, though, right? She may be a Hamilton student, but this is a little too. This is a little much. There's a strong possibility that she's receiving a boost from the corrosion. Furthermore, I heard Miss Archette was involved in the initial design phase of the Zypha standard. Essie is more than a little familiar with the latest communication standards. She even has access to the Zypha's developer mode. She's using every weapon in her arsenal against us. The scale of what she's doing is totally off the charts. She's pulling the entire capital in her mess, kicking and screaming. Makes you wonder if she's got some other reason for doing all this. Not good. They're getting farther and farther away. I can't afford to lose them. At least not before I figure out where they're headed. Hello. You don't know the half of it. How are things going on your end?
旧市街の安全は確保した。あとはイカルガとアルファ部隊に任せ、我々も動く。そちらはカーチェイス中らしいな。賞賛はどうだ?
Actually, it's more like we're chasing an airship, and it hasn't exactly been going smooth sailing. If I had a straight shot, that'd be a different story. But traffic's been a real shit show if you haven't noticed.
ならば、一旦指定するポイントに向かえ。そこで助っ人と合流するといいだろう。
Oh yeah? I don't see anyone here. You sure this is a place? Yeah, I'm sure. We're running on time, too. Whoa! It's the Republican Army's new gunship model, the Alpaca. Is the Alpaca? Right? If we pursue the Harvad in this, we'll have no trouble catching up to it. That's all well and good, but who's commanding it? Commandeering it? Who's this?
この声って
なるほどな。あの透かしメガネがもったいぶるわけだ。
Hey, Cronkite.
ヤンニー、どうしてここに？
大まかな状況は把握している。細かい問答は後にするがいい。
そういうわけで急いで乗って、アークライトたち。たとえ空でも運びなら力にならせてもら
Oh,
うから。
is this our courier lady?
もしかして操縦？
おいおい、まさかお前さんか？運び屋エルメス。
ハルワタート号との距離。
Why does she still have her helmet on?
相対速度時速650セルシュ。150アージまで接近したら減速して相対速度を合わせる。相対速度時速300セルジュ前後で接現。あなたたちにはそこで飛び乗ってもらうわ。
了解だ。にしても大したもんだな。操縦も慣れてるみたいじゃねえか。
しかも最新式のガンシップでな。改めて一体何者なんだあんたはよ。
ただの運び屋であり孤高のライダー。
Bullshit. There's more to you than you're letting
そ
on.
れ以上でも以下でもないわ。これまで通りに接してくれるとありがたいけど。
そう言われましても。
いやいや、さすがに無理があるんじゃないの？少しモヤモヤしますけど、今は心強いことに変わりありません。
ヤンニーはグランマとエレネーを取り戻しに来てくれたんだね。
なすべきことをしに来たまでだ。興味深い現象の観測も含めてな。それより集中するがいい。計算は手伝ったが不確実性の高い作戦だ。
まったくその通りだな。空中でのアボルダージュとは。お前らくれぐれも気をつけろ。
はい。万が一の際もシャード力場で可能な限りフォローをいたします。
まもなく接現するわ。みんな突入の準備を。
4人とも甲板にいる。よかった。怪我はなさそうだけど。
よし、まずはあの護衛官殿から取り押さえて。
敵の攻撃ですか？
おそらく障壁の類だわ。直接的な接近を阻むような。いえ、それだけじゃない。一旦距離を取るわ。
Oh boy.
シャード力場による障壁。それも外部の力を取り込むことで異常なまでに強化されているな。これを突破するとなると簡単にはいかないだろうが、何らかの強振を促す手段があれば穴をうがつこともできるかもしれん。
強振、もしかして
ゲネシスか。そういうことはメア。
どうやら私の出番みたいね。って何この状況。
わお、このガンシップについてくるなんて。その
いろいろ事情がありまして。
メア子、早速働いてもらうぜ。どう？
はいはい。要はあの障壁に穴をうがてばいいんでしょ。それなら全員今から私の言う通りに動きなさい。
ガンシップが離れて
攻めあぐねているようですね。しかしこんな手段で追ってくるとはもはや疑いようもなく彼らは。
あの大統領側にいるのは間違いないみたいだね。でもカドル君にもこれ以上
間違った道を歩ませるわけにはいかないんだから。
やはりあなた自身は何も変わっていないのね、エスメレ。私やカトルを思ってくれる優しいあなたのまま。
博士、そんなの当たり前じゃないですか。なのにどうして私の話を。今のは
エスメレードの領域展開の準備を。
見えました。あれが
ゲネシスの狂信によりうがった穴だ。今ならばあそこから侵入できるだろう。
よくやったわ、操縦士。見事に合わせてくれたわね。
まさかフォローの指示で飛ぶことになるとは思わなかったけど楽しめたわ。
よし、お前ら腹をくくれ。飛び込むぞ。
Drop kick. Drop kick the barrier. Fuck are we in? Oh, so it's this shithole. Wait, this place seems familiar somehow. Yeah, it's like a carbon copy. The spaces Marybear hacks into for us. This area looks quite similar to the concept images of the old network's virtual space. I don't think this place is being recreated from anyone's psyche, so this doesn't fit the previous map patterns of the corrosion. Our last trip to the garden didn't either. I'm starting to wonder if this is more of a temporary thing. Maybe that means it doesn't have a firm grip on them. In any case, it's probably that Miss Archette and Miss Burke are farther in. Then there's one left to do. Yeah, we're gonna charge in and wake them the hell up. Boy. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here because we're getting close to time. So when we come back, we will charge to the virtual space and we'll see we'll snap these two out of the delusions that they're in. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.
そうだな。